In today's video, we are going to look at location scouting. This is a commonly ignored aspect of making videos, but actually it's the most important. We don't include it in our budgets, in our plans, in our everything. We just move on to set and then start planning from there. Sometimes it works out for us, but most of the times we get challenges, bad surprises, disappointments, and regrets when we realize it's not what we expected. So, in simple terms, location scouting is that time you put aside to go and make a little research on the places you're going to use for your music video shoot. Any project, it doesn't have to be only a music video shoot, be it a commercial, a movie, short film. Location scouting is really important. It's in the pre-production stage, that stage where you're still planning for your video shoot. So it's really important to go and check out the locations several days before the actual shoot. The sole purpose of location scouting is that you want to find out how far the place is, so that maybe you can estimate the transport and the time of your departure. So you know how to play with your time. You know which time you have to arrive to the place and which time you have to come back, and see maybe if you'll have to sleep in that place or you'll have to come back. So depending on how far it is. So how accessible it is, maybe is it a hilly place, mountainous, or is it deep in the forest? Do you have to cross rivers? Can disabled people easily reach that place? Maybe if your video involves those kind of people, because it's not good to just go somewhere and then maybe in the middle of the way then you realize that you have to maybe carry someone to cross a river, maybe there's no bridge, all those things. So how accessible is that place? And then you want also to find out if the place is really relevant to your video. Is it related to the story, or does it bring out your story the way you wanted it? Because different stories need different places. So you're also trying to find the relevancy of this place and check if it's really what you're looking for. So another thing, you also want to check out the safety of the place. Is it safe for all your crew members? Maybe is it safe for the artists you're going to work with, or the actors, or everyone? Because in every project that you're working on, safety is also a big priority. Make sure the place is safe, maybe from animals, snakes, insects, or even thieves. So you go and make location scouting as you're looking at how safe the place is, how the security of that place is, and many other things. Maybe it is an old building, anything can happen. Let's say a brick can fall off from up there and someone gets an accident. So go out there and check how safe the place is before you go there and start shooting from that place, to avoid unwanted things from happening. So you also want to check if there is electricity, so that you know if you'll need a generator, just in case maybe you wanted lights to make something. So you have to also check if there is a power source nearby, and see if maybe if you need how many cables to reach the power source. You can know if you need a generator or no, because it won't look good to just go to a place the day of the video shoot, then you realize that there is no electricity, the power sources are all dead. It won't look good. It will be a total waste of your time, total waste of your client's time, and so on. So go out and check out those places beforehand. So another reason for location scouting is to look for permissions to access different places. You know, most of the places we may use in videos are not just free, and in most cases you may end up getting arrested because you're shooting from somewhere and you didn't know that it's not allowed to shoot from that place. So do your location scout and find out if the places are free to use, and see if there is a way you can get permission to use those places so that you avoid getting into trouble, getting arrested, getting harassed. So maybe in that time you can find the authorities of that place, maybe inform the right people and tell them in advance that very soon you're coming to shoot from that place, so that they are all aware, so that the day you'll come to shoot your video, they already know about it and no one will bother you. So another thing, try to think of, is it easy to get food or water or any snacks around that place? So this is important because sometimes a location may be in remote places, remote areas, and then you just set off and go for a video shoot, and then when you're in the middle of the shoot, then you realize that where you are, you won't get even a bottle of water or anything to eat. If you had done location scouting, at least it could have saved you and alerted you that for this specific video shoot, you need to pack your own food, pack your own water, so that you are safe when you're making the video. Another thing maybe I'll talk about is how available is that place. What times is the place available? Let's say it is a busy place. Let's say maybe you're shooting from a school. So availability comes in like the authorities of the school might tell you that shooting during the school days, it may not be easy, but maybe you can come on the weekend. So that is the availability of the place. Or let's say it's the restaurant. Maybe a specific day there is maybe a seminar going on, a conference going on. They won't just let you shoot from that place when other things are going on. So you have to first go and confirm what time and what days the location is available for using. Finding out this information before the actual filming date will help you in very many ways. It will save you from wasting your time at the last minute. Actually, not only your time, but the time of everyone that you're working with, including your client. It will help you to plan properly. For instance, you'll know what to take with you and what not to take with you, and so many other things. So for this process, you actually need a camera. It can even be your smartphone, just as long as you have a camera. Just take pictures of few places that you've liked in that place, so that you can now go and plan your shots very well and think about how you're going to bring your ideas to life very well. And you also need a notebook to take notes of what you've observed, maybe how the light behaves there. For example, there are some places, even at midday, there's no sunshine, just like it is all foggy throughout. Such observations can tell you what equipment you're going to need. Maybe you'll think of extra light, or maybe charged light, because maybe that place doesn't have electricity, maybe that place is foggy, maybe that place is deep in the forest, and you don't need to carry very many things, bulky things. So go and check the places before you go and shoot from those places. I recently did a location scout for Sasha Vibes for a music video that he came and shot from Kasese. So I believe maybe it might have been his first time to this place, or to that specific place, which was Katwe. Let's say he didn't have that now the time to come and check the places. So that's where I came in. We traveled to various places taking pictures, which were later sent to him. This helped him to have a feel of where he is coming to shoot the video from, and I'm glad most of the scenes we took pictures of made it to the final edit. All I'm trying to say is that location scouting is really important. So thank you so much for watching. Next time, don't forget to do some location scouting. Actually, don't forget to include it in your budget, because to make a smart video, a clean video, make sure you have reached the place before you go and shoot from that place.